Hey, this is Mark Bacon, doing my review video for my JSON data assignment with my JavaScript here. We'll just kind of walk through some of the JavaScript that was set up, and then I'll actually show the semantic on the page still intact and things like that. So what we have here, we have the XML request being captured in a variable XHR, and then setting up the onload with the function. As we walk through here, then we've also got as we pull the data, or we'll name the data itself. This is where we're parsing it over from the JSON file. And each of these down here are basically the variables for the strings that we're going to be building. It's going to hold the content that we want and how and where we're going to place it on the page. So here's the loop that would loop all of the products section that would go on to the home page, like all the featured products area. And as you can see, like we're applying the objects, concatenating it in with the HTML that we want to be placed in there after it's applied. So here's all the different concatenated strings that we're building for each of the different sections or the corresponding pages. Then the next step, we want to take that new content and apply it to the page. So for instance, here's where we're applying the featured products to the home page. We created a variable that's going to represent the area of the page that we're going to be applying this to. And then using product list, that was the class that we had on the HTML. That's where we're going to apply the new concatenated string using inner HTML. So there, and then these are all the other sections where we did the same thing. This one was kind of interesting as well too, like the member benefits section. I just did the first two, and because the third one had a form included in it, I did it separately on its own by itself so that I could include the form. As you see here, I can include the HTML for the form onto the page without having them all three exactly the same. So that was kind of one little thing that I did there. And then the last step is just setting up the request. Here's the website or the link where the JSON data is present. So then let's go over to the actual web page here. And show how the semantics of everything is still intact with JavaScript injecting the new JSON data. So here's the bike section, the bikes, accessories, and apparel section. Later on, updated with the CSS, which is the next part of it. But there's the three articles, and those where we inserted category as the class. Then we'll scroll down here to these are the featured product section, and this is that right there. There's all of our articles for all the featured products that we had applied to each of them. And then the last section down here, the member benefits, the free shipping, in-store tune-ups, and newsletter right here. So we got that. And here's our two different divs where we set up the first two, and then the last one, because it was a little different having the form on it and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. And you can also see here on the subsequent pages, the other pages where we also applied the same thing as well too, and put all the JSON data there. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much.